message. This is a message to all of the ladies, to all of the mothers, to all of the fathers. See, there's a system set in place to keep us in dysfunction, right? So I'm a father. My kids, my two babies, they stay in another state. I pray for them every day. I send nothing but love and harmonious spiritual protection every day. Even if I send money, it's not enough. See, you have to understand that me as a father, I'm not less of a man because I'm not able to do certain things, even if I want to do it. See, sometimes you want to make a jump, you want to make a leap, you want to do something right away. But you have to understand your circumstances will challenge you. But it doesn't make you less. It doesn't make you less valuable. See, if you really care about, if you're a mother, if you're a woman, and you really care about your child getting what he or she needs, then you don't say that, oh, he's making excuses. Because if he wanted to see the kids so bad, he could have did this or did that. But see, it's not that simple. That's a limited point of view. See, sometimes a man cannot fully express what it is that he faced because he can already tell that it's pointless of even voicing it. And see, ladies, y'all have great intent. Y'all great parents, y'all great mothers. But see, as a black man, as a black father, it's bigger than just judging us or trying to hold us to the past. See, even when we change, even when we different, even when we on a different plane, even when we've been loving you so hard, and see, it could work vice versa. You could be the woman trying to, be the bigger person. But see, sometimes you have to connect. You have to go out your way to develop a relationship with the father, not for him. Don't allow his excuses or so-called excuses that you think that he's making stop you from putting in effort. Because sometimes he want to be back with you for the kids. And if he can't be with you, he may not want to be around a child. But why? Because he can feel the feeling that he's not valuable, he's not enough. So he can somewhat kind of pull away. Because the thing is this, a guy, he want to still be able to talk about the things that went wrong, his perspective, your perspective, and the points of views that y'all both ain't see or understand of one another. So the fact that you may reject them, it may tell them like, it's still just like, the thing is this, it's really about understanding how a man operates and understanding how a man thinks. Because a man wants his child, and he may want to be with you not because he wants you more than his child, because I'm gonna tell you this, if he only had if y'all only fucked and had sex and he didn't have a kid with you, he would have been got over it. He would have been stopped calling you. But since he has a child with you, he may want to be with you so that he can have more access to his child. But don't get it confused. So I want ladies to understand that a man's value as a father, it's not fully determined based upon his unspoken challenges. So you have to strive to understand that as a woman, as a mother, if you really care about your child, then you don't let his excuses stop you from being a bigger person and meeting him halfway for the child, for your daughter, for your son. Because you ain't gotta like him. Your daughter, that's your son, that's his blood. Your daughter, that's her blood. She gonna love him and accept him in ways that you won't. So it's not about you being in your feelings, telling yourself, oh yeah, I'm trying to be cool with him, I'm trying to give him this chance. Are you really? Or are you just trying to just tell him that, and then, it's important to develop a relationship with the person. It's important to be the bigger person and be like, okay, we may not fully agree or whatever, but I need for this to work for my daughter, for my son. Even if I have to meet you halfway, even if I have to come out of my pockets to help you. That's what you do when you really care about your child. You don't not meet them halfway. You don't not invest into your child because you're telling yourself that oh, you're the father making excuses. No, you making excuses. And it's not about you being a bad person. It's not about no one being a bad person. It's about understanding that we are a black race, a black family, a black people. We all need each other. So I've been around my son a year and a half. When I was away from him, she told me something like, I'm glad that you still put in effort, that you still try. And I have to tell her, like, I ain't gotta ever put in effort or try, because I never stop being there. And the only reason I'm away from him is because of reasons that's beyond me. Some things are out of your control. So I stay in another state, and then she kind of like kept him from me, being spiteful, because I moved with him, but she came and got him, posed to send him back. But the point is, and even my daughter, blessings to my daughter, to my son, even my daughter, I had 2 home births. And I'm a super father, because I know how it is for my father to fight against the world and not being able to be there even if he wanted to. So sometimes the fight is bigger than you placing judgment, than you saying, you know, he's not trying enough. Sometimes he's still learning how to process his own emotions. Sometimes he may not even have the solution or know how to deal with you. Or sometimes he may call and still feel uncomfortable. It doesn't matter. You have to be the bigger person for your child. Develop that connection for your child. Because it's not about you. It's not about saying that he not doing this, he not doing that, or he could be doing this or could be doing that. You could be dismissing all of that and not allowing that to stop you for fighting for your child. So how much will you fight for your child? Receiving the love that he or she deserves. Don't allow the father's struggles to take away from you, making sure that you establish a harmonious relationship with that person. Even if you got to talk about everything that y'all had different points of views. Y'all was at 2 different levels when y'all was together. No matter what it is. But it's important for African black people to come together.